Well, it is Wednesday afternoon actually. We're about 15 minutes before 3 o'clock. And I'm going to make some beef ribs here. And I'm going to do them in the oven. And what I'm currently doing is, if you go on that back side of that, it's kind of tough. You pull off this skin thing that's back here on these ribs. And yes, your arthritis will hurt if you don't get a good grip on it, or if it's real stuck on there. But this will make it a whole lot easier when you go to eat it. So there we are. Pull that part on out. So here's what we've got here this evening. We have got some beef ribs. Wash that hand one more time. And I'm going to put a dry rub on these. And then we're going to cook them very, very low and slow in our oven. Some people like to put barbecue sauce on it. That is completely fine. That's up to you, whatever you want to do with your ingredients. The best part, I'm going to sing that song. The best part of waking up, Facebook's gonna shut me down. We're not waking up on this one. Let me turn that oven on for you. 350 is where we want to start it at. Make sure nothing's in there. Yep, it's in there. Got my grease pot and my cast iron skillet. Black skillet, I know some of you call it that. So I'm going to make my dry rub with this spoon, and I know I'm going to need, I don't know where that other one's at. This butter one will be fine, don't you think? Just going to spray that down with butter on that side. I'm going to put, you leave this out for you folks that don't like hot stuff, but I'm going to put me a little bit of cayenne pepper. Okay, I'm going to use probably this whole bottle of steakhouse seasoning, or what was left of it anyway. I'm going to throw in some paprika. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it, what looks good. Obviously, I want less of the cayenne pepper. Y'all see me? I can juggle now. Do y'all know my friend Niels Dunker over at, where is he doing it at now? I don't know. He was at the Array show in Pigeon Forge. I think he's been traveling on some cruise ships and things. But I tell you what, that boy can juggle. Juggle all kinds of things. I said, sometime I want you to teach me how you did some of that. All right, that was garlic salt. No, garlic powder. That's what I had, garlic powder. So I'm putting in salt now. And I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper. Just because I like the flavor of black pepper. You can go through your kitchen cabinets and you can see what you've got, what you like. I saw some parsley in there I thought might be pretty good on this. I decided not to. I've got to get that crock pot clean. Some of you might have seen my crock pot meal. And you could put these in the slow cooker if you wanted to. But I've just decided I want to do these in the oven, because I'm going to turn that broil on at the end and get a good little sear. I couldn't find my gloves, so I'm just going to do this. And just get that on that one side real good. Get some up there in that meat too. We're going to have to make another one. But that's okay. We just want it to be good, don't we? Everything get a little bit of a taste. So what I'm going to do is that one side. What I'm going to do, let me hit that one more time, just so it coats it in there a little bit. When that oven gets to 350, I'm going to pop this in on this one side, 350 for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to flip it to the side that I want it to cook on the longest. And I'm going to put another coating on, so I got to make a little bit more of that. There you go. That's going to be good. I got distracted on y'all again. Oh, me oh my. So anyway, we'll make another layer of that. We're going to slip this in for 10 minutes on one side, flip it, put the same mixture on it on the other side. Then we're going to bake it for 1 hour at 350. Then I'm going to pull it down to 250 degrees. And then we're going to let it slow cook for another hour. Then after that, I'll have the top on it by then. I'll put a layer of foil. After that, we're going to take that foil off and we're going to let it slow cook for another hour at 250. Then for the last 10 minutes, I'm going to put a broil on it and get that sear going on the very top. So this is going to be good. So that's why I'm starting it at 3 o'clock. If I didn't, we wouldn't be eating this tonight. Just let me know in the comments. Do you like to cut yours up? I like to cook it as one big hunk of meat. That way when it comes out, you can look at it and go, that looks good. And then when them bones start, that meat starts pulling off the bone, oh, this is going to be good. So if we were doing it and we wanted to, we could add some carrots and things like that in there. But this is just how we're going to do it here tonight. So 10 minutes, not covered. Then we're going to flip it. And then we're going to cover it. And then we're going to put it in. So there we go. Y'all like my new haircut? I went to somebody different. I hope Josh doesn't get mad at me. But he's too hard to get into sometimes. And I decided to get it cut. I need to move that way or I'm going to have a hair in my food. Oh, okay. All right. The counters, I cleaned them. I wiped them down today with the sanitizing spray. I've done all my laundry. It's put away. And what else am I going to do? I do need to go to work, so we need to say a prayer for one of my co-workers, and I'm not going to go any more into that. That's her business. But I'm going to go to work tomorrow, and we're going to take care of some things and do that. I'm supposed to be off all week. So, you know, sometimes we just have to do things, and luckily I'm able to do it. I'm supposed to go to South Carolina next week. I hope I'm able to do that because I want to take y'all to some of my favorite places growing up. Some of you know where Gurley is. You don't need to see Gurley. You might want to see some other things. But there are a couple of places I like to visit, pretend like I'm a tourist, even though I went there when I was living there. It's all different now when you don't have the opportunity to see it every day. So I'm hopefully able to go home and see Mom and Dad and brother and whoever else on the family is around and available. And I've noticed while I've been riding around, I told you all about that place on my back that I had to get it cut off, and it's hard to sit. So I'm hopeful that I'm going to be able to sit for 6 hours, almost 7 by the time I do some stopping, and I still have to sit when I'm eating. So if I get on one of those restaurants that has a hard chair, it just like it zips all the way up in your back. There's some receipts that I need to keep. Some pineapple, and then some other things. There you go, put that away so I'll have it when the time comes. All right, well, let's get our meat in the oven here, and I'll be back with you soon. Well, hello, my friends. I've been laying around waiting for this to bake. It's just been a great afternoon. I've got these ribs, and I let it broil. Oh, that is so tender. I told you I was going to cook it low and slow and let it do its thing. There we go. I'll pull that over. We're going to try it out. I lost a little bit. That's what I'm going to try. Ooh, it might be too hot. The taste. That is so good. I'll do this. I got a little bit of that pepper flavor on it. Let me get my fork. I'll just use this little nothing knife. I'm gonna try it out for y'all. Your hair goes a little wacky when you're laying around. But it's just falling off the bone. And that's what we wanted. We want it to be tender. We want that flavor from those spices we put in it. And here we go. You know, sometimes I wonder, do we have to put all those spices on it? Because the flavor of the meat and the fat just makes it. That's good. So, I hope you've had a great day. I'm doing okay. That looks good too. Oh, that's that back side. Let me see if I can pull it off. I'm not gonna edit it. It's gonna fall off. I better put it back in my plate. All right, everybody. Well, I've made this beef rib for you. Very different for me because you know I don't make a lot of beef, but I wanted to do this for you all. So I'm gonna finish my movie. Have you been watching the movie? That's what I've done. And have a great day, and I'll see you along the way. Bye. I should go fix my hair for you all.